Hello Libra, part two. Okay, sorry, my phone is full. I don't have a memory card. It's a very cheap phone. I wish I had better equipment to do this, but I don't. I'm old and tired and retired, and just working with what I've got. So, it's what it is. So finishing up with your reading, I'm now pulling out my Oracle deck, which I'm using the Colette Baron Reed Spirit Animal deck. So what I do is I do this, and whatever cards are popped up, those are the cards that I pull. Some are standing up shouting, and some are kind of just peeking over the edge. So I pull them out. Okay, and see what they have to say. Dove Spirit, 2-in-1, patience for the individual. Patience for the individual. Be at peace. Oh, okay. Where's it at? All right. Obviously, you've watched part one. So if you watched part one, you know you had this card. This card's in reverse. This card, like this, is kind of like an RIP, rest in peace card. It's in reverse. No peace. There's no peace. No peace. Okay? Which is interesting because we have this card, be at peace. It's letting you know there needs to be some peace here. This self-discipline and this compassion is in synchronicities calling out, we need peace. There's all of this happening, all this battling, okay? There's all this heavy burden, this ongoing battle, this flying into the fight kind of situation that's going on. Do you see this? Okay? So all of this needs some self-discipline. For some peace to come along, for some peace to happen. Next, we have 5 and 8, change and manifestation. So with air, we have our 5, which is change coming in. And then with 8, we have 8 over here with this manifestation, with the synchronicity. Okay? 8 and 5 is 13, which is the beginning of creativity, and 1 and 3 is 4, and this is the year of perseverance. 4, 2020, 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is saying take the lead, right? Persevere, take the lead. Sorry, I'm looking at the cards. I forgot to, I don't look through the camera. I just look through it through my actual eyeballs. Okay, take the lead. Take the lead. Next, we have 5 and 6. So we have change, and 6 is love. So bringing in, we have the 6 here, and we have the 5. So you have the 6 and the 5. So bringing this in, and that's 11. Okay? That brings this in right here. This 11. Individuality. Make your dreams real. Make your dreams real. Make them yours. This is about your individuality. Make them real. Make it happen. A spider spins its own web its own way. Next, we have Fox Spirit, 2 and 7. Okay, well, there's our 2, because we have 2, 2, 2. There's our 2. It's our patience. Okay. And then we have our 7s. Boop, 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 boop. 7. Boop, 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 right there. So we have patience and perseverance. Over here we have our 7, which is our personal growth. So 7 is all about personal growth, okay? And you can see here I've done it in purple, and 7 is personal growth is purple. And together is 9. Now, look at this. Purple and purple together makes a dark purple. See that? And 9. So we have 9 to the next power. 7, 8, 9. 9 to the next power. Compassion. Thinking on your feet. Thinking on your feet. But also being compassionate. Okay? Next, we have 6 and 7. So bringing in that 6, okay? Bringing in our 6 and bringing in our 7. 6 is love. 7 is personal growth, okay? Together, that's 13. That's the beginning of creativity, communication, and collaboration. 3 and 1 is 4. Bringing in, again, 4, perseverance. So all this is happening now. This is all going on now, okay? Perseverance. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Now, if you don't get this, then I don't know what to tell you, because turn knowledge into wisdom. It's one thing to know what to know how to add. It's another thing how to apply it into your life. You know, having intelligence is one thing. Knowing how to apply it is a different talent. There's book smarts, there's street smarts. Okay? I tend to find people with street smarts tend to be smarter people than people with book smarts. People with book smarts know what the books say, but they don't know how to balance a checkbook sometimes. Like, they just don't know how to, like, put it all together. You need that synchronicity. You need that synchronicity. So putting it into play. Don't just have it, use it. You know? Next, we have flamingo spirit. So we have patience and love. Patience and love. We have 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Patience and love. Patience and love is healing. Okay? It's healing. Embrace the in-between. 6 and 2 is 8. There's our 8. There's our manifestation. There's our magician. Okay? Making it happen. Embrace the in-between. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow. Just focus on what's going on right now, and you'll cope much better. Animals have better coping skills because they focus on the now. What do I need now? What can I do now? How do I feel now? Where am I going to go now? The reason that humans are so enamored and so dedicated to our animals is 3 things. 1, they don't communicate with words, they communicate with action. Actions speak louder than words. Number 2, they don't hold on to the past and they don't worry about the future. They live in the now. And number 3, they love us no matter how we treat them, for the most part, as long as, you know, you can push an animal past the brink, and everyone knows what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about in a basic, you know, human, not abusing your animal sort of way. You yell at them and they're over it in 5 seconds. You know what I mean? They're just over it. And they get past things. They don't hold grudges. They don't have agendas. For the most part. I mean, I've seen a dog work an angle to get a treat. Trust me, I did animal rescue for 30 years. I've seen it all. But these are the reasons that we are so taken by these creatures. And I'm going to add a 4th because they're so freaking cute. They're too cute. So I'm going to give them 4. Well, that's why God made babies and animals so cute, is so that we wouldn't eat them like in the wild, how they eat their young, because man, oh man, they can put you through some stuff. They made them so cute and adorable, so that we would love them and mother them and nurture them. That's why any animal will take on another animal's infant for the most part, because that endorphin or that chemical that's going on inside of them tells them that they have to nurture this tiny creature, and they'll take on a squirrel or a skunk or a piglet or whatever, because it's just, to them, once it has their scent on it, it's one of theirs, and that's it, and that they own it, and it's done. So animals are just, they're angels with feathers and fur. That's all they are. Angels with feathers and fur. So embrace the in-between. Well, so there's your part 2 on that. But since it's a part 2, la-ti-ta-ti-ta, Libra, I'm going to break out my box of charms. Love it. Okay, the first thing I like to do is roll the dice just to kind of see what numbers pop up. Boop. Okay. 6. All right, so 6. Today breaks down to 1 and 6. There's our 6. Venus, that's your planet, love. There's your 6. Okay, so we have 6 and 6. Also, we have 3 and 3. So we have communication, collaboration, right? And then also here we have 2, 2, and 2. So we have 2, 2, and 2. And then we have our 6. 6. So we have patience, creativity, communication, and love. Okay? So there's that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shake this up. So you can see. I'm just going to reach in and I'm going to grab like just a handful of bits and baubles. Let me make a little space here so everyone can see what I'm doing. And let's see what Fate and Destiny brings us. Can you see? Protected. Protected. Where is... Aha! There we go. Remember what I said with this bear? Right there. Protected. Protected for sure. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Now, this one is tricky because with dinosaur, I think obviously it's extinct. It's done. It's over. And then all that's left behind are us to find the remnants, the bones. So it's kind of like karma. And today's karma, because, you know, the universe chose and decided that the dinosaurs, you know, it was their time and their time faded. So that's kind of like karma. Unless there was a lot more cavemen than we've been told about and they wiped them out the way we're wiping out other species. Who knows? Oh, look at what we have here. You see what this is? I just got done giving the longest speech, holding up this card, talking about dogs. Like a dog with a bone. Look at that. Loyal, loving, caring, living in the now. Come on, camera. Focus. Alright, it's a dog. So, that's crazy. I just literally got done giving that whole speech. Protected twice. There's 2. You got the message not once, but twice. Just like over here with compassion. Not once, but twice. Individuality. Not once, but twice. If you didn't get the message the first time, try to get it the second time. Okay, next we have... What is this? This is a little girl bunny wearing a dress with a tennis racket. So needing to have a little bit of fun. Little bit of fun, little bit of humor, you know, a little bit of that could fall under that peace. Do something that makes you feel peaceful. Going outside, playing a game, doing an activity. What brings you some peace? And then we have a beautiful little flower. So again, this is in the now, in the here, in the now. Okay, because in the mornings, the flowers are kind of folded up. They come out and absorb the light, and then at night they close up again. So this is like right now. This is like in the day. This is like what's happening now. What's going on now, which we've been talking about. Oh, that's the bunny. Okay, what's next? Kitty cat with a ball. Okay, so that's again like the rabbit with the bat. We need to have, there needs to be some fun in here. Everything is so serious. What's going on, Libra? Everything is so serious. I don't know, Libra, how you are with pets, but you got a dog and a cat coming in. So maybe it's time to think about that. Like we've got compassion, self-discipline, individuality, synchronicity. It's very animal-like or pet-like. If you have pets, like really focus in on them and like try to be more like them. Get more synchronized with them. They know what's up. Here we have a crown. In here you've gotten kings and queens and knights all over the place. All over the place. So this self-discipline, remember it's not just all about you. This domestic harmony, okay? It's also about those around you that you look after and that depend on you. It's not just about you. You're not the only one in the kingdom, okay? It's about you taking care of you, and then it trickles down and taking care of everyone else as well. But not to the point of heavy burden, and don't take on too much. Too much compassion, too much of anything is a bad thing. Honestly. Too much money is a bad thing. Too much food is a bad thing. Too much of anything is a bad thing. And then here we have a very elaborate and fancy key. And the bottom of the key, you might not be able to see, but there's a very fancy cat and the tail wrapping around and going up. So the key to learning compassion is through animals. That wasn't applause, by the way. That was just me going, yes, that was the end of the read. Okay. That was just weird. That clap thing. I don't know even where that came from. It's like, oh, yay, for me. I'm applauding for my own reading. That was just weird. You ever do that where you do something weird and you're just like, can I pull that back? Can I make that go away? Have you ever gone up to somebody and they're like, hey, how are you? And you mean to go, I'm good, how are you? And instead it comes out, okay, yeah, or something, you know, one of those weird responses that doesn't fit in. Or you mean to say, oh, I'm good, but and then you think, oh, I was going to say, oh, I'm great. And you're like, oh, I'm good, great, good. You know what I'm saying. One of those weird things that we do as humans. We're so awkward. Well, I really hope that this reading resonated for you, Libra. And if you like and subscribe, I'd be more than happy to do for a free reading for you. Just comment below. Let me know you want one. I will reply. I will let you know how we can make that happen. And the only thing I ask is if we do book a date and a time that you respect it, because I have a lot of people that book them and then don't show, because we can do them over the phone, like a video chat where you can watch me do your read just like I did just now. And if people, if I, am ready to go and say we have a 2 o'clock and I'm here ready to go at 2 o'clock and I book it from 2 to 3 and you don't contact me, then then someone else could have had that time slot that you just took up. So if that happens, then I won't usually offer another free reading. I'd be happy to charge you for one, but that free reading is a gift. It's generous because it takes my time and energy and I'm happy to do so, but it just needs to be respected. And I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you some insight. And that was a really interesting read, Libra. I really enjoyed that one, actually. I haven't read Libra in a little while, so thank you for letting me do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be 8. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is, let's see. 8 is, let's take a look. Well, no, it's not 8. What am I thinking? Yeah, it is 8. It is 8. Ah, Scorpio. Look how pretty you are, Scorpio. Sassy. So tomorrow is going to be Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio,